Black people are not united. The government, how did they get here? Okay, you came to me. I opened my door. I let you in. I let you in here, right? This is my home and I let you in, right? You can only do what I allow you to do. You can only go as far as I allow you to go. Am I not right?
Yeah, sure.
So if I don't want you to sit on this chair, I says, no, I'm sorry, don't sit on this chair, sit on this one. Am I correct? Good. So how did they get here in the first place? How can the Chinese come and do all that they're doing, okay?
Yeah.
Just like that.
So can you just tell us more about you, who you are, why you came to Africa?
My name is Vively Oyen, affectionately known as Moi, means firstborn Chinese girl.
Okay.
I came to Ghana in 2021, November, on vacation, and a buddy of mine gave me his cousin's number in a Sable, that's Len. So I called him up and he told me where he was, and I came out here and I just fell in love with the place and thought, okay, immediately, I'm very impulsive. I made the decision I was gonna come back and I'm gonna stay. So I bought the land the same day, and that's how I ended up here. I didn't do any research
Wow.
or anything. I just came.
So were you having money on you as you were coming to Africa just to buy land? Maybe if anything happens, you could buy land.
I sent for it. I
Okay.
can get it. I sent for it from America.
Oh, okay.
So, right. So that's how I got the money and gone. It's
But
easy.
yeah, but what makes you think you should come to Africa in the first place?
A friend, as I told you, invited me.
Yeah.
He, his wife, and a friend was coming, and he just said, "Moy, my wife and I were going to Ghana. Why don't you come?" He told me about the Tuesday, and by the Thursday, I had my ticket.
Wow.
Yes, I thought at the time it was a good idea to come on vacation, somewhere else. The truth is, I had a little plan, set out for traveling. 20 was 2020 was supposed to be China
Yeah.
because of my heritage. My father is full Chinese, so I
Yeah.
want to go to China first because I'm half Chinese, and then I want to go to Ireland. I want to go to Africa because of the black in me. God is good. It ended up that I came to Africa first. Because of the pandemic, I didn't go to China. I went to Jamaica, other places, and I came to Ghana instead. So that's how it started. So when I came, I went out on my own, fell in love with the place, and for more than one reason, I choose to come here. One of the reasons is that I'm retired. The money I get from my Social Security cannot support me in America. It cannot pay 2 bills. When I came and I calculate things, I says, wow, I can live here. So I made the decision, one, two, three. Went back to America in December, came back about in the middle to the end of March. And I got my land cleared and start. I started building in May, came back here in July 29th. And that's it.
Don't you think me being a Ghanaian,
Mm-hmm.
even if I want to buy land,
Mm-hmm.
I need to do research about the land. I need to go to land commission to check maybe if the land is properly belongs to maybe the agent that
Mm-hmm.
is selling the land or maybe
Mm-hmm.
the chief that is
Mm-hmm.
really selling the land. But
Mm-hmm.
don't you think you doing that or maybe buying land without checking or maybe having
Oh,
a check, don't you think it's a gamble for you to do such a thing?
I bought it from the king. I bought it from the king.
Yeah.
And there are a few people before me, and they're building. Okay? So life is a gamble. Everything you do in life, believe it or not, it's a gamble. I'm a risk taker. I gamble. the blood in me, the Chinese blood in me, we gamble. You see,
Yeah.
if you, nothing is guaranteed. You step out there, you can easily just trip, boom, you're dead. You hit your head on the, it's a gamble.
Yeah.
So believe it or not, we're all gamblers. It's a gamble. You don't know what the next minute brings. So I am one, I don't live in a shell. I take chances. I do what my heart tells me to do and what God tells me to do. I do talk to God. I have a relationship with God. I don't go to church.
Wow.
I used to, I don't anymore. I don't believe it. You see, I don't believe in church anymore because it has become a business and the word is not for sale. So instead of me giving my 10% or whatever to the preacher so he can live big and large and drive a Mercedes while the members are hungry, I don't believe that. I'll give my 10% to people who are in need, who are hungry, who needs help. And once I can help in any small way, that's okay.
You know why I'm asking that? Because you were like, um, life is really full of gamble. Okay, so whatever happens, if it is good, if it is bad, you just take it like that. But in a way, when diasporas normally comes to, maybe
Mm-hmm.
some diasporas normally come to Ghana
Mm-hmm.
and they got scammed. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so they have that kind of black mindset about
Mm-hmm.
Ghanaians or maybe African per
Mm-hmm.
se, that Africans are scammers,
Mm-hmm.
African are this and that. So what don't you think, if that happens to you, you are also going to say something about?
There's good and bad everywhere. There's good and bad everywhere. Okay? I was driven to be truthful to you. It was like I just knew I was doing the right thing. Okay? So whatever, that is me. That's my personality also.
Yeah.
Okay? As I said before, I'm a chance. I take chances. Okay? So if something bad happens, of course, you deal with what is at hand. You cannot tear down 100 people because of one person.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So all people are not bad,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Okay. So you just have to learn or try to, take your time to deal with what's forthcoming. Study. Of course, things are gonna happen, okay? But you have to learn to separate it. And one of the most important things is to learn to move on. If something bad happens to you, don't stay and wallow in it. Get up and go. Tomorrow could be double. You can gain back what you've lost. You just never know.
Wow.
It's not how many times that you fall in life that's important. The important is how many times you get up.
It's deep.
Yes, I am the.
Wow. It look as if you are into critical thinking, because whatever advice that, or maybe whatever conversation that we are having now, it's kind of an advice for people, or maybe some
Sure,
of us
sure,
that are struggling to go
sure,
up or maybe to go to the top.
sure.
Okay. So as far as you've been in Africa, you being in Africa, at least there has been this positive aspect of it. There has been this negative aspect of it.
Uh huh.
What are the positive and the negative aspect you've faced so far in Africa?
Which one you want first?
No,
Positive or
anything,
negative?
either positive or negative.
Okay, I'll go with positive first.
All right.
You have some really nice people. You know, I feel loved. I feel respected. I feel wanted. Honest. I feel appreciated. Okay?
Yeah.
There's a story that I read on Facebook about this man who had a whole car and he has one daughter. She was in school. He told her that when she graduates, he's going to give her the car. So she graduated. He said, okay, I'm giving her the car, but I want you to do something before. He says, take the car to the dealer and find out how much it's worth.
Okay.
She took the car to the dealer, and the dealer said it was worth $100.
Yeah.
So, okay, take the car to the pawn shop. Took the car to the pawn shop, it was worth 1,000. Okay, it's getting better. Take the car There's a car show. Take it down there. She took the car. Okay? It was worth 10,000. The moral of the story is go where you are valued, go where you are worth. In Ghana, I am valued, I am worth so much. I'm respected, I'm appreciated, and most of all, I am loved. Also, look, the negative, don't even mention. It's okay. Sometimes people do things out of need. Some people steal not because they want to, but because they're hungry. I can deal with that. It's okay. Lose small today, tomorrow I'll gain it back. So, do you understand? So I don't go around and, preach about the negative or sit and walla in it. It don't make any sense. Think about the positive, and that's what's gonna take you places. Okay? Negative, the news it sells, right? Everybody wants it. Okay?
Yeah.
The positive is what?
It doesn't
It's
sell.
on, it doesn't sell.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm selling it.
Wow.
I'm selling the positive. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Let's sell the positive. Forget about the negative. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So I decided that there's a movie, and it's the name of it. If you build it, they'll come. So that's where I'm. If you build it, they'll come. So I've built it, and you know what? They're coming.
And we are coming.
Jesus. Let me tell you something. I'm in awe. So many people are coming, and I give thanks. So what I want to do, my ambitions are to change lives, make a difference in wherever I am, and I want to make a difference here in Asable. I want Asable to be the place to come. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Where people are gonna come, invest, and then Ghanaians, local people, they're gonna get jobs. Things are gonna change. And that's what we are here for, the diasporas, to change lives. That's what I want to do. I want to make a difference in somebody's life. That makes me happy. It's more than money. If somebody today is begging and tomorrow he has a business, that makes me happy. I feel good about it. Okay? So that's what I want to do. That's my ambition. Change lives.
Actually, this is really my first time, and I mean it. This is really my first time asking somebody who is a foreigner, just in quotes, because you are not African.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you are,
It's okay.
yes, so in quotes, sorry to
Mm-hmm.
say.
It's okay.
You are just the first person that I'm asking you this question about the negative side of Africa and Ghana precisely, and you are trying to condemn it to correct or maybe to explain why people have that kind of negative conscience and negative thoughts about Africa. You being a Chinese and an Irish living with
Don't forget the black. You're leaving out the black.
yeah, sure, but
I'm black.
as far as you have this
I'm black.
Chinese blood in
But
you,
I'm black.
you are still Chinese.
I'm black.
So fine. The fact that you have this Chinese blood in you,
I'm
dealing
black.
with or maybe living with diasporas that are
Mm-hmm.
African Americans
Mm-hmm.
in Ghana here, how do you feel?
Well, you see, let me tell you, my personality, I will get a, I'll get along with anybody. If I go to the desert, I make friends with a snake. So I don't have problems that a lot of people have. I am happy with everybody. I make friends with everybody. So I won't have the problems I believe. I'm not sure. I don't know what other people face, but what other people might face, I don't have that problem. I told you before, I'm loved, I'm appreciated. I get along with everybody. It's all good vibes for me. It's all good for me.
Wow. So do you believe in racism?
Racism exists, of course. It does.
It does.
It's still going on. But I want to tell you something. This is my take on it. Yes, It exists. But black people need to step up their game. We need to unite. You see, that's our problem. We have some serious issues we need to face as black people. We have serious issues. We have, some of us are like crabs in a bucket. They don't want to see the other one get out. The minute you're trying to get out, they're pulling you back. That need to go. We need to show more love to each other. You understand? So that's where I am. We are our own problems. We need to address us. Do you understand? We need to unite and care and love each other. That's what we need to do to get strong so we can fight anything. But if we are fighting against each other and they're fighting against us, then where do we stand? We're not strong. We're weak. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I believe that we need to make changes. Black people need to make changes. Yes. Do you know, as a black man who sold his own people to the white man in slavery, right?
Yeah.
It's also a white man who frees slaves. Do you understand where I'm going? So there's good and bad everywhere. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So what does it tell you? That the black man is not united. He sell his own for anything, for money, anything. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we need to unite. And that's one of our biggest problems. There's no unity in us. So that would be lovely if we could unite and start. Start somewhere.
Wow. You know, this is just an interview, it's a conversation between you and I. We just want you to share your experience in Ghana, okay? So I'm very fortunate to meet somebody or maybe interview somebody who has this Chinese blood in her, which is you, okay? And likewise, you could see that in Ghana, Chinese are dominating in Ghana and in Africa precisely. When you come to Ghana, this galamsey, this illegal mining and so forth that are happening in Ghana, Chinese are the ones doing those things more. So you being a Chinese, what are you going to tell the people that are doing that kind of galamsey, destroying our lands, destroying our water bodies and so forth? What if you were to be the Chinese governor or maybe somebody who is highly respected in the Chinese society? What would you do to solve these Ghanaian problems?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. First to commence with, how did they get here? That's the same thing I'm going right back to tell you. Black people are not united. The government, how did they get here? Okay, you came to me. I opened my door. I let you in. I let you in here, right? This is my home and I let you in, right? You can only do what I allow you to do. You can only go as far as I allow you to go. Am I not right?
Yeah, sure.
So if I don't want you to sit on this chair, I says, no, I'm sorry, don't sit on this chair, sit on this one. Am I correct? Good. So how did they get here in the first place? How can the Chinese come and do all that they're doing, okay?
Yeah.
Just like that. Don't you think that the Ghanaian government, okay, and the ministers and all these people are in charge of this and that, whatever position they have, okay? And this is all politics. That they should have done something in the first place when these people come to their country. How can they start? It's impossible. So who allows it? Do you get my point? Who allows it to happen? How can it happen if the Ghanaian government did not allow it to happen? You answer me that. So again, who is to be blamed? You cannot get up and blame the Chinese man. It's like black people are not, they have not emancipated themselves from mental slavery. Black people wants to be white. They bleach their skin, okay? So the Chinese man is gonna make the bleach to give them to bleach their skin. It's a product that the black people need. So the Chinese man, okay, He makes sure he supply that need. They want the hair to be long and different colors. Blonde hair, yet you're born black. With nice, strong, beautiful hair. So you put all this different hair. They are losing their hairlines and all that good stuff. You're losing it to put. So what does a Chinese man do? He capitalizes on it and he gives the black man the product. Answer me. Now you tell me, who's to be blamed? Aren't black people didn't suffer enough to educate themselves on who they are, to learn to love who you are, love yourself, whatever you are born in, love it. So you're black, love it. Don't change for nobody. You're black, you're beautiful. All these black girls, beautiful, nice, pretty girls. Okay?
Yeah.
You don't need, so you tell me that from our forefathers, how many umpteen years before me, and they're still in slavery. They have enslaved themselves. You tell me. So the black man will pursue all your life, and the white man, and you want to be white. Does that make sense? Then you say, the Chinese man this, the Chinese man rich, the Chinese man smart. He is, he's supplying you to the needs. You go to God and you pray, God, supply all my needs. And whatever you ask for, you get. So you want it, the Chinese man provide it. Does that make any sense to you? How can you blame the Chinese man? So that's what black people do. We play the blame game. Go around and blame it. That's all we do. Instead of doing something about it. That's what we do.
Like I said, you are what do I say? Trying to be a Ghanaian. So definitely, maybe you might have a citizenship card in Ghana now. So definitely, you are a Ghanaian now. Okay.
I'm Jamaica.
Okay, Jamaica. So a Jamaican
Jamaica.
and then a
Jamaican
Ghanaian,
American Ghanaian.
and a
Jamaica.
Ghanaian, Chinese, Irish, and
Jamaica.
so forth.
Yeah, I'm
So
Jamaica.
definitely, you have the right to contest for a presidency in Ghana, right? So if you
I don't know because I don't know your laws.
yes, fine. As far as you have these Ghanaian papers, Ghanaian citizenship, you can contest for presidency in Ghana.
Oh.
Okay. So the fact that maybe if you contested for a presidency in Ghana and you won the election, if it were to be you, what would you do to change the mindset of Africa and Ghana precisely?
First thing to commence with, I would start from the schools about Ghanaian history, about black people in general. Okay? What I've learned, Ghanaian people are not educated about human slavery. They don't even know what the castle is. I don't know how many of them. I would ensure that all these children in school, right, they would have to be taken to the castle. Okay? And we educate them on their history. Instead of educating them on the Western world, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. The colonizing that we have been under, we would educate them first. Also, from what I've learned, Ghana, the earth is so rich. Wow. Everything is here. We need to have the young people, instead of they're going to school, they're doing engineering, they're doing a lot of things, they can't get a job and they can't get to America where they want to go. Most of them wants to go to America. They want a white lady to marry to go to America. I listen to them, right? And I'm telling them, but we are running from America. Where are you going? Because they don't know. See, a lot of things that are happening in the Western world, they need to know. If you're black and you're driving along the road, the cops stop you, you may not have a chance, and that's maybe your last day. That may be your last day because you're black. Why do you want to go there? I would, oh, there's so many things that I could do to ensure, yes, that Ghana. It's true. You see, I can't take anything with me when I die. So I don't even have to get paid. I can't go hungry. I'd work for free to ensure, and it's the truth, from the bottom of my heart, to ensure that change comes. It's here. There's, this place don't have to be poverty stricken. So instead of going to school and learning, doing things, you can't get a job, it's not here, then you do something. I would put them farming. There are a lot of things, trade, that they need to do so they can stay here and work and make money. And also things are going to change, but we really need strong government. We really need it. And we don't have to accept and subject ourselves to the Western world.
You are talking about unity, education, and so forth in Ghana. If you were to be the president in Ghana, you change a whole lot of things and so forth. But even in Asebu here, per my investigation that I've done, some of the diasporas over here in Asebu are not united. Most of them are fighting each other in terms of businesses, in terms of money, and so forth. Why is it that you have not solved Asebu problems over here? Okay?
I am not in the position to solve it yet. I am not in the position. But any day I get the chance, if I get the chance,
Yeah.
I'm small, I'll do it. Trust me. People are people wherever you go. It doesn't matter where you're from.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
People are going to be people. And we're black. I keep telling you again. That's what they do. Fight against each other. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. When we die, we can't take anything. Okay?
Wow.
To live a good life is to ensure, okay, that you do the best you can for other people who can't. That's for me, okay?
Yeah.
If I can help somebody as I pass along, a word or a song, whatever, financially, it doesn't matter what, then my living will not be in vain. So that's me. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's where I'm coming from. But we're all not the same.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we have to try to work on what we can. Small. You have to start somewhere. You understand? When you have a book, okay? Look at the front of the book. You have to write, and the book looks interesting.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes. And you read what the book is about, and you're interested to know what's inside. You have to start from the beginning. You can't jump to the middle. You're gonna miss everything. How did you get there? So you have to start from the beginning. For me, I am inviting my friends or my family, whomever will may come, to Ghana. I would like for my friends to come and my family and make help to make a difference in Ghana. That's where I want to do. That's what I'm working on. Okay? To help to make a difference. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I claim it that it's gonna happen. Change is gonna come.
You know, my final question, I know you're in a hurry. So, how did you manage to build this kind of mansion that we are sitting in now?
I save a little. It's not how much you earn, it's how much you save. So I save, I told you, small. And I sold everything whatever I could. Sold my house and I brought it here and that's it. And I decided that this is home. So far, I'm happy. Very happy. I feel like a bird. You know, a bird just flies, just everywhere, anywhere. That's who I am. I'm that bird who has found her home. the place where God wants her to be. So that's where I am. I believe honestly that God wanted me to be here, and I'm here for a reason and a purpose. And so I asked God for directions, and he's doing a good job.
Wow,
So
that's deep.
yes,
Anyway, your final question, maybe if you have something for your loved ones, if you have anything for whoever is watching you, you can just say something to them. They want to watch you.
yes, I am saying again, Ghana is beautiful. When you're in Ghana, you feel free, especially you're black. Okay, everybody's when it comes to racism. So that's one aspect of it. A lot of us are retired. We don't have, in the Western world, our money cannot take care of us till we die. You have people working, still working, 70 something, still working at the supermarket, carrying this bag to the car, that whatever they have to do, to make ends meet. Come to Ghana. Whatever you have, you can survive. Trust me. Trust me on that one. Give Ghana a chance. Come and help to build Ghana. I promise you, we will not regret. There's so many things like even the water. We have our own water. It's called the bowl. It's really a well, and we dig deep down, and we get our water to supply our homes. So we don't have to worry about water rate. If you can also get solar system where you don't have to worry about light bill. There are a lot of things you can do to ensure that you don't have all these bills. Another thing, you can do your own vegetables. Wow, plant your own food. Hey, listen, friends and family, give Ghana a chance. Make Ghana your home. And if you ever need me to do anything for you free of cost, I will. So, goodbye, guys. Have a blessed day. And thank you for listening.
Wow. Indeed, as you are watching, that's what Miss Moy has said. She has said everything. Africa is really the best place for you to come. It's my home. Africa is my blood. Everything about me is Africa. So as you are watching this video, kindly subscribe to our channel. You hit the notification bar. We have another YouTube channel, which is Coco Strands. You can subscribe to our channel. It's full of a whole lot of amazing stuff on that channel too. So as you're watching, you subscribe to our channel, you subscribe to Coco Strands, and also support us on our GoFundMe page. So bye bye. As you're watching us, keep on subscribing and keep on sharing our videos. Bye.
Bye.